Hi John, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on our lesson yesterday. If we run through a couple of parts here, we'll see here as you take the club away here on the left, it's going way too inside. We can see halfway back here the club head is behind your body. Now that should never do that. The club should really be hinging a little bit earlier, and that's getting us into a very flat position at the top. We can see that here. Then when we get to the top here, your hands, if we draw a line on the butt of the club, is not above your head for one. Two, we can see that there. Two, I can see your right shoulder, which should be covered by your hands, so your hands should be a little bit more upright. And we can just see it's very, very low. And the reason why we were on the machine down here, we was getting them numbers, we was getting 10 to 12 degrees from the inside, is because of this. Because it's so flat, when you start down, we can see, yes, the shaft cuts through the forearm, which I'd always like it to, but you're going to see now the shaft drops underneath the forearm. There's 1, 2, 3, and then it takes you 4 frames to get the club head back in front of the ball. Now from this position, obviously you're going to have to rotate your hands quite fast to try and get the ball to not go to the right, and because of that the ball is then going too far left. So let's make life a little bit easier. We've worked very hard on trying to get the chest open. We've worked very hard on trying to get the legs open. We can see, you can see at this day here, the shoulders are a little bit better, but the legs are quite quiet. So I felt, if we tied up the backswing, the swing here on the right, and we did that by setting up close to the wall, one, we can see the club head hasn't gone behind your body halfway back. We go halfway back at the same position. There, we can see, here's the club head, look, and here's the club head. So much, much better, this swing on the right. We're going to see the shaft is a bit more vertical. Good. As opposed to this swing here, there, yeah, so we can see that's a little bit more vertical, which is good. And second of all, keep an eye on the hands. The hands now are in line with your right shoulder, so we can see there your hands are bang on in line with that right shoulder. Get to the top there, the butt of the club is just above your head, which is much, much better. But the biggest thing is the hands are in front of the body. Now when John starts down, we're going to see now the shaft, when it does cut through the forearm, i.e. there. Okay, good. It drops, 1 frame behind and then back in front. So 1 takes you 2 frames and then you're back in front. So that's good there. I mean, that's a great looking swing coming down there, John, as opposed to this one here, which is a little bit stuck. So just work on getting the club head a little bit more upright, or the hands a little bit more upright. I've given you a couple of feelings to do at home. Make some swings about a golf club, just get the hands in line with the right shoulder. It's going to feel a bit more width and room, and then from there you can just turn through it and give it a whack. We started to get some great results. We went from 10 to 12 degrees down to minimum of 2 degrees was the highest, but lots of them were 0 point something. So work on that for me, John. Just one thing, just get them arms going up your chest a little bit more as opposed to around, and we should be back in business and do well in your match. Thank you very much.